Well, hello there, my beautiful Taurus. This is CJ, and I'm here to read our money and career, our abundance readings from now until the end of June. This is happening in your time, your season. So much going on with all the changes into Gemini from Pluto. Oh yes, look at that. But goodness, next level, say yes, and designer. Wow, so you have 4 of the money oracles. Sorry, I just was in a moment there. But we're in the towards the end of Taurus season, going into Gemini. Planetary arrangements that are happening. Jupiter flapping back and forth. Pluto doing the same. So you might be feeling like many changes are happening in your life right now. And in particular with what you consider abundance, full self-worth. Besides money, career, right? So it can mean so many different things. So our first card's out. If you've not been to one of my readings, welcome. In the money and career readings, I always pull our money oracles, and then we're going to get deeper into it. So if you haven't, please subscribe and also hit that like button. And if this resonates, or if it does not, go to another sign of yours. If you know your sun, moon, rising, or your Venus, you can always check those to see where they lie. You may want to check your Venus because for money and career, Venus rules love, right? And money. So that will be a better indicator, but also your sun and rising and moon will help you in how you're perceiving it, how you're actioning it, a few other things to give you a more rounded view of everything. So let's get started and dive right in. First card out that had not revealed itself was the designer, which is you creating, you designing. It can be a literal design or it can be you designing your world. So let's read and see. You're being called to tune into your own individuality and express yourself. A career in fashion, art, or any artistic endeavor could be just for you. And get creative with your finances. Perhaps it's time to discover a new talent, a side hustle, a craft, a hobby, any of those things you've been dying to do. And it can also be something that you do for yourself or maybe your neighborhood, your family. I'm a baker, and something I do to kind of take away the daily routines that I have. It makes me think a little differently. And I do have abundance oil all over my stones. I just realized it. So if something's shining, it's not water, it's actual oil. And I do it for my family. Everyone tells me what they want for their birthday or holidays or dinners, and that's what I do. It's an expression of love, but it's also one that's creative. Now, everyone said to me I should take it to the next level, but it's not something I'm called to do right now, so we leave it there. And it could be as simple as that. It's an expression and an ability to release energy that needs to be released. Here's health. So health is a really good card too, because it's like a situation that needs to be resolved will be resolved and healed, which we want to hear that in a money and career. Because if you're having abundance issues and you're having situations where you're not feeling aligned with that energy, this is coming in to assist you. It can also be about careers in the medical field. It can also be about healing work. For some of you may be called to do some healing, or it's time to replenish your own energy and prepare for what's next. Yay. And what's next? Next level. You've got be a boss here. Taurus is the Hierophant, but it's also an earth sign, very connected with Capricorn, building, creating, loving to have that abundance, that home that feels so warm and welcoming. So I do not find it surprising that you have the be a boss. In here you have you're either about to take your finances to the next level or it's time that you do. If your finances haven't improved yet, you can be certain they soon will. Why? Health is here. Health and be a boss. So if there is a reason for your finances, a bonus, just, finding a job, new sources or revenue sources, maybe through the creativity coming through, you get that energy that things are about to change for you. And there's a chance of something extra in the air. Extra. Can we not? I love that. Next level. Here we have say yes to the things you think you can't do. I love this card. Love, love, love. If you've seen my readings before, and I know it's been a minute, I had to take a little spiritual detox, so I'm back. But those of you who followed me and are still here, this is one of my favorite cards. We often tell ourselves, no, I don't have the skill for that. I don't have the network. Not sure. We do not take the leap of trust sometimes when it comes to building our own self-worth, or even going into directions that we are just not familiar with, right? This is the card, the next level of health, and designing your life here, designing your abundance, designing your career. That's saying, yes, you can. Yes. You know, it's one of those teacher things, whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. Right? So excuse me for some tea. As you heard, I was about to cough. And it has to do with my allergies. Yes, I know. I have all these beautiful spring sprigs here of abundance plants with cedar and mint and some holly for the magic. Also some of my own, wild hydrangea, sorry. And some barberry, just because the beautiful red blooms were coming out. I'm like, yes. I was called to that, and it allowed me to trim some sprigs. So let's get into an overall vibe. The devil, Capricorn energy. You know, and some people get weirded out by the devil, and I'm going to pull one more. But in this case, with you and your money and career, I'm feeling Capricorn energy. You did hear me mention it before, and that's what I'm feeling. This is Capricorn energy in the sense of going after what you want, getting your money aligned, making sure that things are aligned for you. And in a time of working for abundance, Capricorn works for that abundance. They are about those goals. They are about, you know, the goat going up the hill, going up the mountain. I'm not feeling the addiction to it, you know, where you're trapped in the cage when you normally see the devil. I'm really feeling the positive energy of Capricorn helping you, goal-oriented, moving you along. I wouldn't be surprised if Emperor comes out either, because I just feel like your empire is being created or upgraded, if you will. All right, let's see if there's one more here. I'm not sure, but it came out so quickly I wanted to give it a good shot. So this is the White Witch Tarot. It's only Major Arcana. So it's giving us the big energy for this time frame. The World and death, yes. So Scorpio energy here. This is about an ending and a rebuilding, an end of an old life, the healing coming with the health card, the new creation, because where there is death, there is life. Saying yes to things that you can't do, stopping the restrictions that you've placed on yourself. And the world. This is celebratory energy, but also one, the world is your oyster on top of the world. It is a completion and a new beginning. It's the perpetual circle, right? Where something ends, something begins. Something ends, something begins. And that is death as well. But in here, the world is also a big celebratory time where you're completing a time of life, a cycle, a karmic lesson, leaving something behind, and now you're coming into something new and celebrating all of that for you, Taurus. Yes, loving this energy. Love to start and kick off with something that's just so, what's the word I want to use? It feels so empowering. Right? So we're going to get into some tarot, see if we can get some further explanations from this. This is the Angel Wisdom Tarot, and I will finish with some fortune cookies, and if necessary, and I need to clarify, I have the Pathfinder's Tarot here. So mixing up the decks again. It's been a minute, so I had to like really listen to what wanted to come out. So if you're not familiar with some of my decks, you can always send me a message and I'll tell you what they are. I have many. Yes. Ten of Pentacles. Your card, your energy. Pentacles are earth. And look at that. The world, the next level, healing. This is such an abundant blessing. And normally I will pull all the cards and then read them. But you notice one card down, one card plopped up, and this is Spirit saying, pay attention to the 10 of Pentacles, Taurus. This is financial security for yourself and your family, an inheritance or some sort of retirement, peace and contentment in your life, honoring family traditions, pride in the family tree, passing on knowledge. So this is a very familiar card, or one with the family, but it's one of great abundance. Could be a lottery win, could be a bonus, could be a check, an insurance thing. You know, just whatever may have been waiting to be healed in your life is coming. Look at that. Oh my Lord, I love this. Oh, I had to turn it over. I'm sorry. The Six of Pentacles. We love Pentacles in abundance and money and career readings, but Six of Pentacles is even greater. And this is because it's good karma. It's good energy. This is the reciprocity card. What you have put out, Taurus, is now coming back to you. You have been generous. You've been giving. You have been giving of yourself. You've been honest in your energy and your endeavors. And now the Six of Pentacles is coming to reward you. This is a gift and exchange where you give, you receive. This is also a charitable card, one where perhaps you are giving to others, right? But this is the good that you do comes back to you. An unexpected inflow of abundance, hello, and borrowing wisely or paying off a debt, sharing your wealth with others less fortunate. Those two cards just are the creme de la creme of this reading right here. Couldn't ask for anything better. All right, let's get into what might be a challenge because those just came out so quickly. Here's the King of Fire. So this could be a little bit of a challenge for you, is this divine masculine in this fire and this actioning energy here. And that is, you know, motivation, inspiring. You may have been challenged. Remember, you have the say yes to the things you don't think you can do. And there could be where the challenge is. Maybe you haven't been as ambitious, or you're not in the leadership role that you want. Maybe you're avoiding the spotlight, all the things of the King of Fire. Could also be there is a fire energy, divine masculine fire, Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, that, and you are on that cusp of the Aries, that could have made you feel less than. Could be a boss energy that is, or a partner energy that might have made you feel like you shouldn't or couldn't do the things that you really want to. I'm not giving that much heed. Normally the King of Fire comes in and I feel the passion and the power, and it's not really affecting me too much. What I could say is that your passion and your power could be something that you have felt a little, I keep doing this with my hand, retracted, right? You're pulling into yourself as opposed to pulling out or pushing out. Okay, let's get a couple more cards for advice from Spirit. Oh, wow, look at that. Oh, my goodness. Yes, Six of Wands. Now, this is a fire sign, and also King of Wands would have been great, but it's in the challenge. This is the advice from Spirit saying you will be victorious. Look at that victory card. What? I love it. What wise choices that bring public recognition and success, promotions, awards, or scholarships. Ten of Pentacles, karma coming back to you, Taurus. Whoa, I love starting off with a reading like this. And potential outcome for you, Queen of Swords. You know, in the pre-shuffle, this was sitting, I pulled all the cards out of the deck, and I was shuffling a little bit, getting prepared for your energy, setting up the altar here as I'm about to read with cinnamon and bay leaves and things that to me are abundant, and the scents that put me into that Turian energy of scent and tactile and just being overwhelmed in this feeling of great abundance. And the Queen of Swords was sitting there on top of the box. It had not come into the deck. And I wondered if it was a mistake on my end or if it was perhaps the message. And here she is. So this is truth. This is a brilliant person, or you coming into your brilliance, maybe being able to verbalize and vocalize what you've been wanting to say or do to get you to the next level. This can also be releasing of situations that are no longer for your highest good. Death, remember, death is here, letting things go, aligning to your truth, seeing the humor sometimes in difficult situations. This is the healing. This is, wow, when the Queen of Swords comes in, she comes in to yield the truth to you, to speak the truth, to feel the truth. It can be something that's done through humor, conversations, emails, whatever. It could be notice of the abundance that's coming your way. But I feel in this regard, I love this deck and this version of the Queen of Swords because she's not so aggressive. Look at the butterfly sitting on the top of the sword. This isn't the Queen of Swords or Queen of Air that's coming and slicing through things in a warrior way, in the goddess Athena way. This is one about new realizations in your life, transforming with that butterfly, which is what butterfly is. And the snake plant there and the garden all around her. It is not so much about air, it's about the groundedness of earth and very Taurus sort of energy, but then speaking, feeling, receiving things through the air element that are true for you. What a great version of this. I love this. I love the deck. I don't know why I was called to it, but it's not normally something I would use in a money reading, but for today, we went for it. Okay, so since you have such a fabulous reading here, I am going to flip right away. Difficult times. This is the, what has happened. This has been the upheaval. This is the energy that you have been feeling. And now we're coming into this light, this death, this renewal. Now remember, this can happen, it might be happening. This is happening anytime in mid-May through the end of June. So keep that in mind. Time is fluid. Challenges, yes. You have been challenged. Approach softly. This has a very healing energy for you, where you're coming through these challenges, you're coming through these difficult times. And spirit and dragon energy is recognizing that for you. Signs. Your future positive direction will reveal itself. Any doubts and confusions will soon disappear. So where you have had doubts and confusions, challenges, difficult times, this is all being released and moving in to your new pattern as you come into your next, I'm sorry about that, it's too many, your next solar year. And happy birthday, by the way. Hope you made it a fabulous one. Tough and trying times. You have had some times, my gosh. And this is saying avoid negative people at all cost. And remember, the death card is also about releasing health, releasing. Wow, they are really acknowledging what you've been through. Difficult times, tough and trying times, challenges. And this is in your abundance, your feeling of wealth, your feeling of security. It could even be with people around you. Remember that king of fire that was in your challenge position. And it could have been your passion, your joy, everything that just you have not had. But in all of the cards here and everything coming forward, the signs are going to start revealing themselves, whether they did in the past or they're coming through now. These signs with our Queen of Swords here are showing you the way. With victory and with the Six of Pentacles, you have nothing but good karma coming your way, which is gorgeous. Now, I'm going to give you 10, which of course is a new beginning. 1. It breaks down to a 1. You have 6 and 6, so you might want to go look up the blessings of the number 6, and then of course 66. And let's see, I'm trying to see if there's any other numbers that are really peeking out to me, because sometimes the numbers in the card here, devil being it's 7. It's 7, not 6. Death 13. So no, look, if you're into numerology, look up the number 10, and then of course 6 and 6. 10 breaks down to a 1. It's the new beginning. So wow, all I can say is congrats on coming out of something that's being healed and moving into a new life of abundance. And whatever that abundance means to you, there is the indication of it being money in some way, shape, or form, but it can come to you in any way. So with that, I leave you with nothing but abundant love and blessings, and I'll talk with y'all soon. Bye for now.